Here I'm on a 15-minute chart. Um, just kind of looking. So this was the high right here, right into my zone of overnight. And this is the low, right? So let's do a clone. So we're looking at right here. Actually, what we do, I'm actually going to do a horizontal ray. All right, so this right here is the market low. So it touched what the low was on Friday right here. So that's something to look at. Um, I caught some of this last night. I said I don't trade. I end up trading. See, if you look up here, I made $128.78 last night. I could have made way more, and I did that on a buy, and I took it like right up in here and caught the buy. And then I made like I think I made I don't know, not a lot of money. I think I made like 24 bucks. And then I was down $111. So if you look at my first video that I uploaded and my second video, you'll see, or my second video, you'll see me down. I talk about how I normally don't trade and I end up taking the trade anyway because I got a little curious, I should say. And then I ended up taking the sell. So I basically made just 120. About 100, about a little over 100 bucks on the sell, and I was just scalping it because I was doing like two M&Q contracts. It's not a lot of money, catching like 10 points, 5 point, 15 points, just doing little small scalps. Just because I missed it here, and that was crazy because I was going to take a sell limit here, but I was like, I'm trying to stick to me not traded on Sundays. I already traded, so that's really where my mom mentally was. So I did. If I did, I was gonna load the boat here. I was probably gonna do a full 10 contracts or a full NQ contract, and I was going. This was definitely going to be. I also have a short TP. I was probably gonna put the TP like right around here. Not even here. I was probably gonna put it right around here, which would have been about. So I was gonna put it right under these little lows. So I probably would have caught about she 50, 60, you know what I mean, points, which would equate on an NQ, it's about $1,000. So, but it is what it is. Now, it tested this low a couple times. I actually thought it would potentially break, but I had a feeling it wouldn't last night, just the way it was looking. And I was trading on my phone, so, you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna look see if these lows from Friday and last night is gonna hold. I like and straight to these previous highs. So I do like sells under here. Um, Especially if it breaks these lows right up in here. I do really, really like that. If it can break, let me see. They can't break these lows. I do like a nice short TP. Keep it simple for most people, right up in here. Around what's that? 23,595 area, and it could even potentially come down here. I don't foresee that happening today, but because it's Monday, I don't know if a lot going on really today. Um, let's look at CNBC. Uh, yeah. I was in Bitcoin on my Trade Locker account. I got a little prop firm I'm trying out called Atlas Funding on there. And yeah, I was in that too. Lost money actually on that. I'm gonna show you guys that probably later. But this is, I mean, the market is I have to, I think I'm gonna have to sign up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sign up, so I don't have it right now. So I'll do that later to see what's going on. See. Okay, so all this bubble formers industry. Um, all the top companies, I don't think anything is really going on with them. Dow up a little bit, S&P down, Nas is down, oil is down. So we'll see. Um, looks like pre-market already attempted to go up here. This level, a break here potentially could mean it can test this level again, maybe even this. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it did not and it started trading below these lows right here where I got the horizontal rate. Um, let's look at the hour. Yeah. Well, let's just look at this for a second though. Let's see. Um, let me see. Balance. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't want the parallel channel. I'll task with me. Let's look at that. Showed you when it hit this high. Look at these little lower highs, right? Even if you don't want to count this one, right? Look at it. Came here, boom, consolidated, tested the high here. Came down, boom. Well, came down, boom first, then created a lower high. So you got a high, lower low, lower high. All right. Lower high, lower low, lower high, and it came back to this base. This is very well trading on top of this because it's such a bullish market still and nothing has came out at least for today on Monday. I foresee maybe I wouldn't be surprised if it still tries to. I mean, look at these candles, consolidation side by side. And I told you guys that may happen. I literally said that in my first video. Go check out my little, my first video is Welcome to Profit Room. And I talk about how it may trade side by side in this area over here. I said that. And so it's trading on side by side here on the top of these previous highs right here when this was the all-time high. And so pay attention to what it does next. Um, this may be a choppy day. You may see it go bullish today, just to kind of do some small recovering. But the market for sure opened higher than what it closed on Friday. So overnight, it decided to drop. I mean, you look at this from where it did. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. Let's go to the 15-minute real quick. You want me to call out some trades for you? Look at this. Came out high here, tested this level. It didn't even tap, but it traded into the lows here. And then it trend. Look at that M I told you, talk to you guys about in my other videos. So we're gonna see. I may or may not take a trade. My wife talking about she wants me to call out some trades. We'll see. Um, I'm not 100% sure if I see anything right now. Let's look at oil. Sometimes I trade oil too. Sometimes oil will be inverted, sometimes not. See, oil already down, already sold off there. Let me see. It's already low. Some level of like those. I mean, you can trade down here with oil. It's very possible. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if it bounced right off this level though. Wouldn't be surprised if it bounced at all. Looking at this, looking at these candles, um, trading natural gas too. Ooh, I remember looking at natural gas last night. So we're traded into this gap. So natural gas is gonna be funny because it may actually go up to fulfill the gap. Or it may come down here, test this low, and bounce up. Back up in here, maybe to complete the gap. So it just depends. It's Monday. Mondays is usually not the best trading day unless something's really going on. Um, let me see. I'll tell you that stuff. Yeah, let's see. It's Chop City right here. Yeah, it's called 5 minute. Yeah, look at that. Sideways. But, and there's times when you really can like catch the consolidation, especially if you're really good at just understanding like it's playing in a small range and eat. You think about here, 37, 90 area to like this low of 37, 4. That's a 50-point move. If you can catch the top of here, it's risky. Don't recommend anyone traded in consolidation, but I, I've definitely done it, made money. I did it up here 2 days ago. So caught this sell right here overnight the other day on Thursday. So caught this sell. TP was right here. Took trades other right here. Boom. Actually took one at 96.40 at 960. And I had a sell limit at 940. So I caught it here. My TP was like right here somewhere. And I made like that's when I woke up to like $1,100. So definitely does look like it may buy up. I like buys above here. It's gonna be tricky because I was literally scalping these little candles last night, little on the 3 minute and 5 minute candles. So it was kind of uh funny that was happening. Um, we gonna get some coffee, babe? I want some coffee. So don't recommend it. But I knew it was gonna break. Once it hit this again, I said boom, boom, boom. I said it's probably gonna break lower at some point, and it did. Once again, I was like watching it live. My daughter came in there and to lay down with me. I was on the couch, and boom, it was breaking. So we'll see, and we'll see if it touches this low or if it wants to break this low. So that's why you got to know what the lows and highs is. Does it? If this is the low from overnight right here, let me see. If this is the low, right? You want to see if it wants to test this low and break, or it wants to break these levels because it's trading under um it's trading under where it closed at on Friday. It's trading under that right now. It closed over here on Friday. It opened here Sunday night. So um there's something you want to look at. Is it going to test this level to see if it's going to break and then pop from this low and then go into trading above this or consolidate right here for the day? I don't see it being here all day today, even if it does consolidate. It's going to break below this or above this and then trade up into here, right here. So that's just something we're gonna look forward to. It looks like it may want to test the low. The market's literally about to open in 1 minute. So we're gonna see. Um, let's play some music. Mm, so what should we play? Oh no. Let's see. Since we get some practice. Okay. Well, have a see if it open it higher. See what it does. Test it this. Now, what you also can see is it test this and you don't want to break and then drop. So 8:30, typically gonna trade the first candle, but unless it really shows me something that only fails mediocrity. Sleep. Well, there you go. It's going back to the opening. Let's go. Seller's trying to push it down. And it's the first 30 minutes of the opening session. So we'll see. Mm. In May, we'll see. I want to see if it wants to test the low. I really didn't like my entry too much, but let's trade it into this candle. Five MEQ. Now I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry. I had a little boy open like me open up for the kids. So I'm like, I need more food. I need some coffee today. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but it's one of those things. Or sometimes it's wrong. She's trying to break this level. We want to see. We want to see more 5 minute candles. Say 40. And I have no problem jumping out and then reevaluate. So if I need to jump out, I know you don't jump out and reevaluate. I'm not into those like let's just hold it just because I'm in drawdown and I'm right. I'm not really into that like that. I rather take our smaller losses, reevaluate, get a better entry, or if I realize it's not going the way I thought it was going to go, then I'll just get out. But it may play the consolidation. I might have got it too high too. I should have probably grabbed it when it was down here. I just wanted to see if it was going to even push that direction. Especially when you trade like NQ and stuff, you'll see some crazy candles. You'd be like, oh yeah, it's going up, and then you just drop. You know, oh shoot, it's crazy. So we'll just see what this does. Don't get too attached to it. I used to, oh my gosh, shit, like 2 years ago, a year ago, I'd be like, oh my gosh, please, oh my gosh, please go up, please. But now I'm just kind of like, I know my threshold, and what I'm willing to lose, and then I'll jump back in for a better trade and reevaluate. So let's see right now. So they, it's totally up to you if you want to get out. I don't know how many contracts you got. Okay, that's good. It looked like it want to test this low. So that might have been the inducement to maybe come down, but it's still in this range. So that's the thing. Huh? It just depends. If it breaks this low, I'm definitely hopping in for sales. Huh? To go down? That's what I just said. I said it might have been the inducement and they might want to push it down. So if it breaks these lows, then I'm looking to sell. I don't always trade the first few minutes of the candle. Um, but when I do, I'm usually pretty right. But I mean, it's trading. You could be wrong too. So it is what it is. It's in that trading range still. Ah, I turned off the music. I really has cursing in that song, even though it's not like a violent song or anything like that. It's legendary by the rapper Wale, but I still have to think about like, oh, no, YouTube might not like that. So I might have to either edit that out. Let's see. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Inducements can get the best of us. So that was a really inducement to take the sell. That's what it is. It's the open candle. It's not that deep. The range is still trading in this range. Know your threshold, know what you want to lose, know you want to just get out. Boom, boom, boom. It might. That's what I was saying. It's in this range. It needs to break the high or the low. I got in a little premature because it didn't really break that close above it. I really wanted to close above at least this 23,820 is where I should have um got in if I was going to take it. I got in a little prematurely, so I should have got in when it first opened and it did kind of come back. So I mean, we just gotta see. I'm still in it. I always tell you, you know your threshold too. So if you don't feel comfortable being in it too much longer, you can always hop out. We 16 minutes in the market so far. So, but it's definitely so far within the range. So interest do matter. I hate when people just, oh, it eventually go my way. Yeah. I mean, that's great, especially if you're swing trading. But if you're scalping or intraday trading, you do not want to get a terrible entry. Now, even when swing trading, you want to get a good entry. Because when that drawdown hit, especially if you over leverage, like a lot of people do, you're cooked. Your mental may be cooked because you're like, oh my gosh, this goes up, well, whatever. If I hope it goes down, if you're looking for sales or whatever, puts. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Momentum slowed a little bit, so came out pretty harsh and pretty strong, bullish, and then dropped literally back to where it opened at. But let's see what happens. Um, Seeing some volume, some momentum push. Let's see if it breaks this. I stop sitting. I need a chair. Like you guys know I'm sitting like on that chase that we used to have for an older couch. And my wife has the chairs because the way I have this set up in our bedroom, to be honest with you. And so I don't have like a traditional chair at all. Even if I had a roller chair, it won't roll well in here because it's carpet in this room. So, so you feel me? Like, um, yeah. So I'm like on the chase, so it's very uncomfortable. So naturally, just kind of wanna, but see if we can get some momentum push our way. I mean, it could very well push halfway here. I'll be happy to have some profit, but it's struggling right here. So, see, struggling. Might very well just want to come down. Let's see, it's almost 849. It's 849, almost 850. So I very might want to test the low down here. And may want to brass what I was saying, may want to break. So this may be another entry for the sell. So just keep that in mind. I jumped in prematurely. I was looking at this and thinking like, oh, but it very may want to come down. So we just have to see. So it's choppy. It's opening up choppy. I don't like being chop city. It's not making a break. So this is why sometimes, especially on a Monday, you may want to wait them first 30 minutes. Because when it's choppy, it's moving sideways. Look at it. Like It's trading inside candles and stuff. I mean, this green 5 minute candle is traded inside the red. But it looks like it may want to come down. So, um, I'm not, like I said, I'm not the one that just hold it just because my ego. Don't let your ego hold it. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to, that's why I'm doing this so you can actually see me be potentially wrong. So, you feel me? If it, I'm out, babe. My threshold was 5. So let's see if it wants to break. I don't want my wife to lose a bunch of money because I'm willing to lose some money right now. So I don't want to take because she's working, so I'm not. So she can't really look at it. I don't want her losing like 700, 800 dollars. She was three contracts, so she probably down like three something 400. Like it wants to see. And that's how sometimes the things be. This is real trading. It'd been nice, right? I would have been like, and it went all the way up here. I'd be like, look, I'm goaded. And it's like, nah, chill. You know what I mean? So this is why I wanted to do it live because I'm not going to get it right all the time. I showed y'all my win percentage in my second video, didn't upload it. By the time I'll shoot put this one out, it will be uploaded. So to right now, as of right now, it's not uploaded. Second video, but it shows I have a 68% win percentage, which isn't bad at all. I know it's people, I got 88% out of 90%. 68% is ain't bad, bro. In trading, it's not bad. You just want your wins to be bigger than your losses. Doesn't mean you just want to take, doesn't mean that if you take a 3K loss and then you make a 5K. I mean, depending on where you're at, right? If depending on your type of account size, but that doesn't mean you just lose thousands of dollars just because it's okay to do that. All I'm saying is like your wins be bigger than your losses. Hopefully, I would say at least twice the size of your loss. So if you do lose 3,000, hopefully you can at least make uh 50% of that, 150% of that, which would be 4,500, right? So if you lose 3,000, make 4,500 or higher. That's how I look at it. If you can at least make that, that's how I approach it. Um, so yeah, it's like uh, it's the range. I know some people, yeah, it's 5 minutes to 9. It's a tricky situation. I know some people would double down right here. They'll add 5 contracts, 10 contracts. I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to make my money back because it is at the low of the range. Still gotta be careful with that. I've done that before, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm about to just double down. So by the time it gets close to my entry, I'm already in profit again. And then it does this, and then just you just see, especially if it's at the top of an hour, like at 9 o'clock, and then just tank. So a lot of this stuff I've seen real time. So this is just from experience. Like, don't be quick to do stuff like that all the time. Um, because say I took the buy here, I'm like, okay, I'm up, and I'm halfway making my money back from here from this bad entry. Then I 5 contracts, so I basically got a full contract in now. Now, if it does just do a quick or some news just come out, breaking news, and then the market, you see the market just do this, shoo, it breaks this level and it drop. Like then I'm like, oh my God, I'm down 1,800 or $1,500 because I wasn't patient. And that's how you gotta look at it. Patience is everything in this game. Me, I really thought like, okay, the way that candle came, I didn't even think about the inducement right away just because I mean I just thought because it was already trading in these lows right here in this range that and it popped from here. It didn't pop from here, right? It popped from here, right? So in a way this was looking like it might want to just pop up and at least trade into this level right here. So I was wrong. So it is what it is. It's at the bottom of the range. It didn't even break this low yet. So they could. So let me take this off though. I can see, but yeah, yeah, I think it wants to sell off. I do like sells under this. Did you get in that all day? I told you I got out. Oh, okay. Did you take that sell? No, I did not take the sell. It looked like it may want to sell off though. Just the way it did that. So look at this got below this candle, which was the low from last night. So didn't touch the high. This is the high from last night. So look at see if this breaks. I also wouldn't be surprised if it bounced there. And then I'll probably hop up or buy. Still not even 9 o'clock here yet. 10 o'clock in the East Coast. So I know something like you still holding on to. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't break. Because how about if it does pop and I can put more contracts here, right? Because now I feel like I got a confirmation that it wasn't ready to drop. And then I took a unnecessary loss, right? So we at the bottom of the range. Break to the downside. Okay, that's what I was doing last night. She was doing this and then bouncing. It hit these lows and then bounce up high enough. And I want to see if it breaks. I wrote some dots on there. You want to see? And here was cool, but here I could reverse my position. So it would close this position and then it would take the sell. So that's the thing about top stuff. I don't know if every broker, I don't remember Apex having that button, but they could. They may have. Pushing back. People might jump, but I like to still keep it safe. Um, because it's so volatile. And well, Vincent's in secret destination. I thought I was saying something with Trump. And potentially breaking the top of this wick. May want to jump if the buys there. I know that sound like, oh, why didn't jump here? It's just because it can trade into here. Good. Just like this one did. Traded into this candle really good. Never broke it. Not even where it closed came in at, and then it completely fell. So you can't be so quick to just, oh man, I know it's going to go here. You don't. Use probability, possibly. Um, but you gotta risk management is everything, bro. That's why I did 5 contracts. Risk management is everything. So important. So important. I like if they break this wick and like push up more up in here. Even if it doesn't hit this level, it's in the range. It's playing good in this range. I got a terrible entry. Yeah, I'm getting it. Yeah, if you want to get into a buy, you can. It's totally up to you. I just know you lost money, so I don't know what your threshold is, babe. How much did you lose? Oh, that's not a lot. Yup. That's what. Yeah, I know. I said it may do that. It may just play in the range, so it makes it choppy. Get out of this range and BS. Because what I thought it was going to do, I thought it was going to push up more. Because I had a short TP. I thought it was just going to push up more real quick and then drop. But it pushed up to where it wanted to go. I mean, I understand why it went where it went. Yeah, this is going to be Chop City. Probably wasn't the best trading day. Well, at least right now, until it broke a level. Yeah, but it's chop. It's chop. This is chop. Chop, chop. If it happens to go, then that's I say kind of a lucky trade. You feel me? It's having a hard time breaking that previous candle right now. Looking at it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe I might just get out. These the days where it go your way, right? Eventually. Like hours, like, oh, okay, it finally broke. It finally went to where I wanted it to go. That's trading. Trade life. Profit room. Profit playground is in full effect. Okay. So yeah, so see, but it's still a place where it drop again. So it's hard to have time breaking this right here. These one, this two, this three. Indecisive. The bulls and the sellers are fighting real good right now. Uh, so what we should do is probably wait from the inducement took the sell and then took the buy down here. What time we leaving? Like 10, like 10:30? I'm out. Yeah, it's playing. It's playing too much. It's playing in that range way too much. And I'm not about to just hold on it just because it's literally playing from this bottom to this top. This bottom, this top. Look at this open. It's, it's Chop City. I don't even want to take another trade, but I feel like it's gonna break out. That's what's crazy. It's gonna break out. I'm like, oh, I knew it. But just the way this did, it didn't break this. It's very telling that it wants to sell off. Yeah. But we'll see. Look at this candle. That's why I like looking at the 5 minute. You see things a little faster. Because the 1 minute too crazy. I looked at it a little bit earlier. I hate this type of consolidation. So I'm gonna tell you what I did wrong. So saw this, what I thought it was gonna do. Opened here. So because it opened here, blew past these levels, right? I'm thinking, but what I should have just been like, oh, it's blown past these levels, it's probably gonna touch this little small high. Right. And I said if it go past here is where I'm looking to do sales above, buys above here. But because the candle was so strong, I honestly thought I was just going to tap it before it came down. That's what I thought. It's going to give you out my inside of my mind. That's what I thought. So I thought it was just going to be like, oh, you know what? So I was hiding in mind getting in late, making a quick like 150, 200 here. And then if I seen it just decide to come up in this level, it's even better. Right. But now what we seeing is trading below these highs. It was maybe temporarily short-term bearish for a little while. So um, that's how I was looking at it. So I should have waited. That's why I don't always trade. Like I would say maybe once to twice a month, seriously, while I trade the opening candle, once or twice. And I'm usually right when I trade it. I usually, or I should have probably just hopped in when it came back down here during them first 5 minutes. It had went up and then it came back out here to give me another entry. I should have just hopped in and then took it anyway, so I would have been there early. But now what it's showing me reverse from here after tapping this little small high. It had a lot of like wick at the top. Top and bottom. A lot of wicks at the top and bottom. It's indecisive. Now, like I was saying, if you play the high and the low of the range, what I should have did, babe, what I should have did was just have us jump in early, and then we would have still caught like 60 points, and we would just made quick money. Um, but honestly, when I told us to hop in, I thought I was going to tap 23,820. So we got in kind of late, and I honestly thought I was going to tap it, do a small pullback, and then take off to 2386 level. Um, I just was wrong. It didn't do that. It immediately wanted to go. Um, and I thought that because maybe I was like, well, the highs from last night is at 23,880. So I figured I said, well, it might not go all the way there, but at least we'll go to this level where I had it marked up at before, which is at 23,846. So I thought at bare minimum it will go there. We catch a quick 100 points and we'd be done for the day. I was just wrong on that. I underestimated that because it started open around 23,770 range. So it really, when it stopped going up, it was only like up 50, 55 points. And then it dropped. So welcome. Welcome to trading. So let's look at the 15. Yeah, if you go to the 15, this is ugly. So ugly. But it just bounced. So this is where, and then we should have just hopped in. I was down seven something, so almost $800. That's why I told you to get out because I just wasn't seeing it go our way, and I didn't want you to lose any more money. Because where it went, you still would have lost about the same amount. So, so yeah, I didn't want you to be down negative 600 or nothing like that. So I was down almost eight. Oh, I think as much as eight. Yeah, it's sideways action right now, Chop City. I do think like One of these levels gonna be broken though. There's too many wicks. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm leaning towards more of it selling off. Not gonna lie to you. Right now, even though on a bigger scale, this looks like a big W that may want to be created, but we at a demand level. That's why. But if it breaks this demand level, I do like sales. I do like sales right there. Choppy. Oh my gosh. If you go to the 15, these this candle's is ugly. Oh my gosh. Choppy. Oh my, this is so disgusting. I wonder if this may be the bounce we need. I still probably won't get in though. Where you put that Mio at, babe? I do. What's things do with the valid insurance card? Then I gotta bring my ID again. They don't know we are. Maybe they bounce. Please. You're cooked, my boy. You're cooked, my boy. I'm hungry for sure, for sure. I want to fuck. Yeah, I think this may be what it needed. It needed some more time. Just the way these candles are set up, I can see it now bouncing. Slow movement. I actually like the slower candles. Let's see what happened at 9:20. Mess around. The Dow is up 0.01%. Huh. Gee Willikers, Batman. Look, find out what this cookie here. Oh, cooked already. I've been barbecue chicken. Patience. I'm trading. You know, this came. Sometimes we see the market and it shows you one thing, but we have in our mind what we already wanted to do because I did my markups. I knew where I wanted to go with it. Um, but from that being said, like doesn't mean that I can't be wrong. Let's just see. I do think if it breaks this week, it's definitely going to touch at least this high again. Yeah, they don't want to push it down, do it. There we go. It's popping up like that. Might pop back in. Let's see where it goes. Let's see if we can go here. Yes, negative day. Oh, my shit went up. See, it did what I thought it might do. If it breaks this level, there you go. Come on. Give it to me. There we go. There we go. Come on, break that. Break that level. So I was where I wanted to go up. I was too early. That happens in trading. Can we get this level? I'm greedy. I might throw in 3 more contracts. It does not want to break this level. Come on. If it breaks this level, I love it going to my next horizontal line. Come on. Break. I need to break this wick right here. Yup. You said you was done. I said, I told you I got back in. I told you. Let's see. Should I just break even for the yeah, I might top of the eye, man. Come on. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. That may be good right here. Must probably wants to sell off. I'm telling y'all. I'd be cool with making most of my money back though. That's a win for me. Not taking on big losses. It's crazy. He's having a hard time. He's having a hard time. You just want those pop like what this did. Yeah, that's what you wanted. She went, you was Michael, you was 30 and took a sell. Having a hard time breaking this. Telling you. Yeah. Order filled. So I made most of my money. But look how quick that was. This is just this might be a nice sell, but you gotta be careful because it might be a oh selling decent right there. Sheesh, I was gonna hop in for the selly, but god damn. Yo, this is tanking. Oh my gosh. I hope yours is selling off. Yeah, I was gonna jump in right here. Just took off, left me. Oh man. Yeah, it took off. I like a pullback here. I'll take a sell, but sheesh. It showed me I made some of my money back somewhere down $86 for the day. I was up 128. So this was it be like that sometimes. Yo! Sheesh! Oh, it wants to sell off. Yo! Oh my gosh. It's so happening so fast. I just didn't want to get a bad entry. I was about to, but it was moving so fast. I didn't want to get a bad entry. And then, did Dow go down? Did the Dow go down? It just delayed. I told you it moves to similar. So it looked like the Dow went up before it went up and it started coming down faster than NQ. That's all what happened because it did exactly the same thing. I told you they move similar. So not in the same country. And look, that bounce. Yo, this is Chop City, guys. Chop City. This is the definition. And it's crazy because if you catch the tops and the bottoms of this, I could have been up probably a couple thousand today. But it's just one of those things like you just don't like trading like that because then it's like you gambling. You just buy, sell, buy. You know what I mean? So I don't like trading like that traditionally, man. I just want to catch a nice move and then go from there. I made some of my money back though. So did you make any of your money back? You usually the holding queen. You be holding that joint for a minute. Right. Are you so you're not profitable though? No, what I'm saying for today. It's just bouncing up and down from these highs and lows. And it's bouncing hard. That's what's crazy. I'll take a buy. Huh? Wow. Follow two. Nasdaq. Follow two. It's crazy. I love that y'all get to see it though. The emotions. I love this stuff, man. Uh, but almost guaranteed all the funded accounts I've had, like I definitely need to get a trade in these chart type of because even though it's like up and down in the range, and you can make money if you catch the top, you catch the bottom. You never really truly know like it's not good to trade in those ranges all the time. But it's really a low key like 80, 90 point range is trading. If you want to say 180 to 100 range, it's trading. I mean, it's not 30, it's 10:30 in New York. Crazy work, huh? It just bounced off that level. See what it is. Yeah, they all on that BS, to be honest with you. All in this range. All in this range. Negative 86 for the day. There's like a trade. Chop City. I be trading Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up. Ooh. Yeah, look at this. Ain't no trade here either. I like buys above this. I like buys above this. Buys this right here. Oh, let's use buys above that. Don't think you won't get it though. Look at this. Imagine if I would took that buy. This market crazy today. I love it. Just how choppy it is. Like here, not really giving me nothing, man. Chop City. I want to sell it here. It was crazy because I was going to jump in the sell and it just kept moving so fast. And you know how you jump in the trade and it because it's the movement is going so crazy, it puts you somewhere you don't want to be. So I waited and I was like, if I get a pullback, but it never pulled back, so I didn't take it. I got no excuses. I'm tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep. But you know what? I said I wanted to do these videos, so at least I'm not that. I'm only down $86 for the day, so weeks indecisiveness. It's crazy. Oh, looks like it's about to hit the bottom again. All right, I think I'm done now. Boy, realm, I'm out. Deuce.